Well, good afternoon, everybody. It's 3 p.m. Friday, December 6th. Well, my last video I told you I was going to be moving. I did, however, didn't really go as I thought it was planned to be. Basically, when I got to the place, I was a little uneasy about it. Very, very, very small, really tight, kind of conformed space there. Nevertheless, a home is a home. A roof over your head is a blessing in every direction. However, the truth of the matter is, I still feel just a little bit lost in life right now. My boss called me and told me work is going to be starting up again next week, so I'm very, very blessed on that end. Um, However, like I told you guys, the job that I do is very boring, very, very boring, brain numbing, mundane. There's a lot of jobs like that, and the only reason why I'm staying is because of the pay. I've had quite a few raises in the last year and a half, and I show up. I'm always on time. I stay late. Give good advice, and that's what happens. And they're friendly. They're friendly people there, and they're really down to earth. Really down to earth. Like there's no drama. It's just do your job, make sure it's done well, and we'll leave you alone. So that's really nice to kind of have that. However, once again, it's a dead end. It's a dead end job, and there's no more really growth for knowledge. Um, Depending on how the business does in 2025, there could be a potential pay increase. However, I'm not too sure yet. That being said, I called my buddy to see if I can move back to the condo here, and he said yes for another few months until I can get some paychecks under the belt and find a better place. I believe you should be able to, if you have the means, live where you want to live. Sometimes you go into a new place and it's not right. You think it's right from pictures, from, the thoughts in your head. And then when you get there, you're like, I cannot see myself being happy living here, especially the cost of rent and how it's so high. It's like you feel trapped. If I would have stayed there, I would have felt trapped. Now that I'm back here, um, I have a limited time, but I'm not trapped mentally and physically within payments of a home. Once again, I'm very blessed to be in this position to do this. So, that being said, it's just time to get the ball rolling again, get that strong routine. As I told you guys in my last video, went through a terrible breakup with the girlfriend, and it absolutely ruined me. I had actually a conversation with her yesterday, and I got a little closure, which is nice. Sometimes people don't actually get closure in relationships when people split. So the fact that we're on good terms as, I wouldn't even say friends, but just as people moving on along in life, it's a good feeling to know that she doesn't actually hate me. Um, So that's that. Time to move on, time to cut the cord. And I realized you become a prisoner of your own mind, your own thoughts. It can get dark. You lose a partner, you lose a family member, you lose your job, you lose your home. Man, it's devastating, absolutely devastating, especially if everything was good just a couple of weeks ago, right? You're like, how could this happen? But the reality of it is, it does happen, and it happens to lots of people a lot of the time. We just don't hear about it. And when it happens to us, we're like, damn, I really feel that. So I had to take a few steps back in order to make a few steps forward. I mean, you guys know what I mean on that one. So even though I'm back here at the condo for a few months, I do feel a little bit more at ease, a little more peace, knowing that I have the ability to save up some money now. And if I decide to stay in town, get a little bit of a nicer place, a little more of an open place for a little bit more money, but at least I'll be a little happier. I do also have the potential idea of moving to Vancouver in April. Um, just start a new life. I got a buddy out there who's got a place and he's rents out the rooms and he said one will be available in April. Never moved really out of Kelowna for the longest time. The only time I did was 16 years ago when I moved back to Toronto for a year. And yeah, that was good. But Toronto's changed in the last like 8 years. It's not the same city. That being said, I don't know. I'm just kind of going with the flow right now. And just, I'm just trying to be grateful, have that gratitude, have that positive attitude because, life is beautiful. Even in the midst of losing a loved one, there still is so much beauty out there to be lived and to be seen and to be felt and to give love. I do have a lot of love I want to give, but the timing right now is just not right. There's, bigger fish to fry in my life right now, and then the loving aspect will get there. God loves us all the time, that's for sure, but you got to love yourself, in order to receive that energy and those blessings. So I think we'll end the video on that. Just a quick update. So we're back at the condo and we're just going to start to live life again. Just to start to live life again. I plan on going on some hikes. When I go on some hikes, I'll bring the camera up and show you guys some pictures of the Okanagan, Kelowna. It's beautiful here. But yeah, so that's the update right now. Just had to backtrack a little bit, but I believe it's for the better outcome in the future. I hope you guys have a wonderful, blessed weekend. Stay safe out there, dress up warm, and Merry Christmas, everybody. God bless. Talk to you guys real soon.